Daytime baseball from the home of the Phillies since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Drew Hutchison will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Stepping into the box, Manuel Margot. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. The 2-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, keep an eye on the dynamic abilities of Will Myers. He's having an insane year. I mean, insane. Slugging over 650. Those are some serious power numbers you just don't see very often. He's an elite power hitter in the game today.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Brandon Phillips, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Phillips is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
High pop-up. Franco is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing.
Hosmer takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Digging in now for San Diego, Will Myers, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader. First pitch on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to right field. Williams is under it, and that ends the inning. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Padres lead it 1-0. Luis Perdomo, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
So striding in, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Jose Pirela.
Here comes the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, D-Row, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Scott Kingery. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit up. One 0 count. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Margot will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Base hit, line drive into the corner. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
The fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line on the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Here's Chase Headley. We take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's set. Here it comes. Fouled away. Renfroe stands at second with no outs. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it. Offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
In now, Austin Hedges. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Under it is Franco, and that's out number 2.
Batting eighth, shortstop, Freddie.
Now at the plate, Freddie Galvis trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Up around the face. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Galvis hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Back up the middle. Throw in time and the side is retired. Padres leave one. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Carlos Santana.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Here it comes, 0-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. And let's take a look at infielder Freddie Galvis, a guy who bounced around in the early part of his career, but his glove is his calling card, and he's settled at one of those premium positions up the middle, and look for him to have a big day on defense.
Up next will be Nick Williams. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed up a little high. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
So frustrating, Giro. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Here comes the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting 7, catcher.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Jorge Alfaro. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. One left for Philadelphia. They still trail 1-0. The William Penn statue above City Hall here in Philly as we're set for inning number 3. Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Luis Perdomo. 9-1-2 due up.
Luis Perdomo.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Herrera on the run, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
Here's Brandon Phillips, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eric Hosmer. And he might still be a bit winded after the inside the park home run in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Lifted into center field. Herrera is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego, but they're on top 1-0. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Tim Anderson.
First delivery to him on the way. Scorched to third. Headley's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Drew Hutchison.
So here now is the pitcher, Drew Hutchison. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot, and he is in there.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Jose Perella.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Perella, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Renfroe has a play. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Riding in once again, Scott Kingery. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Kingery has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the .340 plateau.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here it comes, 1-0. A bold strike on the inside corner.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Perella has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top 2 speeds thus far. Standing in, Hunter Renfroe. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First offering on its way. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Anderson scoops it up onto first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. And the changeup is way low that time. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Williams is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Padres down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Carlos Santana now.
Leading off the 4th inning, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Hit down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The right fielder, number 5, Williams.
Ready for another chance, Nick Williams. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
His approach to the plate right here has to be to the right side. If he gets it through the infield, that tying run might come around, but at the very least, that would get the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
The batter, third baseman, Mike.
So stepping in, Michael Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play.
Doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play, and an easy one to turn.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Alfaro looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sliders in for a strike. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Popped him up. Hosmer in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Heading out towards shallow right. Renfroe is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, all tied at 1-1. Digging in to try it again, Austin Hedges. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep and gone up into the second deck. A solo shot down the line in right. Third home run for him on the year, and it gives the Padres a 2-1 lead.
Well, before that homer, he was on autopilot, retiring 5 hitters in a row. Just goes to show you, one lapse, one bad location, and all of a sudden you're licking your wounds a bit.
Into the box, Luis Perdomo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. That's out to the gap in right center. It's down for at least a base hit, with his speed perhaps more. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
Here's Brandon Phillips, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Middle of the afternoon here in the city of brotherly love. It's now 2-1 Friars. At the plate, Tim Anderson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Renfroe. And that's the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 33, Drew Hutchison.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Drew Hutchison. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Soft liner towards short, and that'll be the second out.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Arella.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Pirela 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. There to play it is Phillips. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Ready once again, Eric Hosmer comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And now a pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. No contact there, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's Will Myers. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Renfroe. He was a ground out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1-2's the count.
Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Kingery. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Hit back up the middle. And that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready for another shot now. Odubel Herrera. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Margot on his horse. And he makes the catch for the second out.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
The 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Santana will take the turn and head for second now. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Up next will be Nick Williams. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Santana at second with 2 down. Line towards center field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 31, Art Ryder.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Chase Headley.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Herrera. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, captain, Austin Hedges.
Striding in once again, Austin Hedges. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Curveball that time, not even close. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Popped him up. Alfaro shading to his right. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's one that misses to the Friars shortstop. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one.
That's it.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. Williams going back on it. Oh, and this deflects right off him. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there at third as he just misses a home run but settles for the triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Standing in now, Luis Perdomo, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Bouncer down the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Count still full. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a diving effort, but it's out of his reach. A foul ball. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Anderson moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Maikel Franco, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
One of the keys to pitching late in the games, first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a solo shot here for Maikel Franco, number 14 on the season, as the Phillies have come back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Stepping in now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Man, that's surprising, Dan. This guy's flailing that stuff in the dirt and above his head to get to 2 strikes, and then he lays him a cookie.
Boy, you would think after throwing 2 pitches out of the zone that he would triple up and throw a third one either up, down, or in and out, but that one right in the middle of the strike zone.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. High and deep to right. Renfroe ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, pitcher.
Aaron Altair come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Aaron Altair.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Grounder down the line at third. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. He pulls into third safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego, number 61, Evergrade Run.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and the runner's coming home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. Something you don't see all that often anymore as the runner was breaking from third. The perfect suicide squeeze gets him a run. Into the box, Scott Kingery, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Three runs already home here. Fly ball out toward left center field. Myers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Phillies 4 and the Friars 2. Matt Bowman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 67, Matt Bowman.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go Manuel Margot. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0 is on the ground to the left side, a base hit, and that's through for a hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This is foul for the first strike. Margot aboard here at first with nobody out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Herrera's there. One down. A look there at the numbers for our two starters here today. Both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set and the pitch. There goes the runner. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate. At least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's Will Myers. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
High in the air out to center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres leave 1. They trail it here 4-2. Ready for another chance. Odubel Herrera.
Leading off for the Phillies, center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 76, Jose Torres.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Popped him up. Hedges over to his left. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Up next will be Nick Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1 pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. There's one. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike. Tim Anderson would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here it is on 3-1. Drilled to the left side. Headley's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. Phillies lead this one 4-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 40, Tommy Hunter. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot. Number 3.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Popped him up. Alfaro is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chase Headley.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded softly to the right. Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now.
The batter, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is Herrera. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now batting, shortstop.
In now, Freddie Galvis as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The Padres find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base.
He brings it in, and the Phillies will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Philadelphia Phillies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Mark Leiter gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Tommy Hunter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the